At Pulsing Heart, we like to take the old adage of don't touch the art and turn it on its head and encourage people to please touch the art. It's the only way that the art does its thing. Our works really don't function without the public's participation and involvement. We really want our work to bring people together in kind of a creative and play-driven space that gives people an experience of something totally different than they normally encounter in their day-to-day life. I grew up doing circus classes as a kid and eventually went to a circus school in Montreal and then toured the world for around 10 years as a professional acrobat. We would spend a lot of time in Europe going to all these little festivals in small towns, and they would often have public art installations in a town square or in a festival site, and we were really inspired by what they were doing and thought, that's so cool, they get to make these big things. Our first installation we ever made was called HEXADECA. That one is the spinning seats that have lights inside them and is 16 layers of music. It's definitely the point where we came up with voices from that kind of music layering technology that we'd innovated. And then after that, we came up with one called Eddy that premiered in Festival Plaza with their support. This work behind me, Voices, is like a 3-year process of conceiving and organizing and getting support for, and then eventually making. The interactivity of Voices is something that took us a really long time to hone in on exactly how we were going to do. Initially, it was a thing where there were these little orbs that stuck out from the installation and you slid them up and down, but that led to this accessibility issue. Eventually came up with the tubes, which are just, they open it up for everyone. You can spin from the bottom, spin from the middle, spin from the top with the exact same effect, and means that it opens it up to anyone to be able to interact with Voices and Illuminate. They were able to come on board. That really helped us because we needed that first festival to come on, to jump on our bandwagon. We really hope that when people participate with Voices and are able to activate this choir and be immersed in this choir, that it'll be a bit of contagious joy that spreads through a crowd. That kind of first realizing what it does and then being kind of taken aback by the scale of it, that they leave having experienced something creative in their day that they didn't necessarily expect.